Hi there, welcome. This is the Cup Bank Girls, episode 21. We're pretty excited. I'm Jaylene.
I'm Darlene.
And we're here, we're back, gonna share some projects and knitting and laughter. So we always like to do a land acknowledgement for in the heart of reconciliation in Canada. This is something that's really started to just become aware of, and we live in a really great place called Prince George, BC, and this is where the land of the Lheidli T'enneh is, where the two rivers meet. So we're really grateful for that. So yeah, we're here again, September 2024, episode 21. And Dar, just sometimes when we have a big gap, it feels like so long, but it gives us some time to knit and come up with what we're going to share with you, which sometimes will be repetitive, but and we really appreciate all the engagement and community. And we're now in Dar's shop in Prince George, Top Drawer Yarn, and this summer we had this one lady come in and knock on the door at like 10:59.
Yeah, we opened at 11.
And she was just so excited. She's like, I watch your show.
Where's she from? Saskatchewan?
Edmonton.
And
I'm trying to rack my brain. I remember her husband was excited too.
Yeah.
And I know she's watching right now, so hello.
And we also had a woman come in from Fort St. John, Lori. I think it was Lori. And she said, I'm here because I follow wherever the Nitty Stew likes to go. And she said she saw the episode of the Nitty Stew about Top Drawer. Like,
aww.
We just love the community.
It's pretty fun.
Yeah.
It is. It just keeps it's a worldwide community, right?
Totally.
Yeah. So it's pretty fun. So yeah, we're going to get to it because we like to keep our episodes in a little bit of a time frame so that, that's just how we roll.
That's how we roll. Our episode name, we name them after the sweaters that we've are featuring on the show. We are also known as Sweater Sisters. And this one's called the Twisted Tea.
Love this. I
love
mine.
We can come back.
We can come back. You can see how short mine is. Oh, you can't quite see it. Mine's croppy.
Mine's kind of regular length, although a bit shorter than I would do, but I quite like it.
Yeah, I really went for the crop.
Oh, it's so comfortable.
It's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm really happy with the result of mine. I can't remember all the details, but it's on my Ravelry. But yeah, it worked out. I love my collar combo.
We've talked about this before where it's like, oh, do you want to do a superwash merino garment?
Right.
Because you sometimes don't know how it's going to block out because it may get big. Growing.
Yeah.
I enjoyed the knit so much.
Mm-hmm.
And I also think because this gauge was right on, well, it didn't grow in a huge way. I mean, it grew a little bit.
Yeah.
But nothing like I was afraid of. So very excited about this. So this was Black Cat Custom Yarn Everyday Sock and Santa's Garden Sunday. And
I used Art Fill and Heritage. And I still have,
it's so pretty.
I used like 1.5 of these, and then I have like a lot of this left. Yeah. So yeah, I really like it as just a throw over top too, and I'm trying to be brave with the crop look, but yeah.
Oh, you can rock it, man.
Yeah. So that's our episode.
Twisted Tea
episode.
And
I highly recommend that pattern.
Me too. And
great pattern.
Really nice detail with the raglans.
And it goes all the way down the arm.
Yeah. So this is what it looks like, folks. So Twisted Tea, and it's called Little Wolf Knits Designs.
Yeah. It's very popular. And I after knitting it, you realize why. Like, it's very well written pattern.
Yeah, really well done.
I'd do it again. Because you could do any.
You could do a long sleeve.
You could do any color combo, and great t-shirt.
Did we make the same size?
No, I think I did one size lower than you.
Yeah, this is a little oversized.
Yeah,
but
my knitting gauge is bigger, right? So that's why I did that.
What do you think? Do you think it? I mean, I like.
Well, it just depends what you want. Like,
I like the baggy t-shirt look. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, Some people make them tight.
Yes, because she talks about even some negative ease if you want it.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to get into our
Yeah.
FOs, our whips, and our Q. And our Q, you have to remember when we get there, it's just a dream. Like there's dreaming involved in Q.
Yeah,
So-
and then sometimes attached to classes or events. But yeah, there's a lot.
Because sometimes
in the
I'm
queue.
thinking, what am I going to put in my Q? Like nothing ever comes from the Q. Like none of you see my finished objects. Obviously you do eventually, but yeah, it's funny.
It's all part of it.
So do you want to go first?
Well, I do. I want to go first because look it's Gloria. I finished Gloria.
That is
Look
so.
at her.
Seriously, these things are
Like
become alive.
she is rocking the yarn shop. Like she's here for anybody who needs a little hug.
Look at her eyes. I love how you stuffed it. Really firm.
Gloria.
I think I got your number.
Gloria. But I just loved making her.
And so I brought her bestie
I'm
this
so glad,
morning.
'cause they
My
could-
mom drove her over to me this morning. Thanks, Maddie. This is Annie.
Annie.
Annie. Look it's Annie and Gloria. This is so fun. I am serious. My mom loves this. Look, she's cockeyed.
Oh, and
Hey,
that's what happens.
straighten
The
out.
combs go kind
Hey.
of funny.
Annie,
Annie,
smarten up,
straighten it
would ya?
No,
Or not. Just be
no.
you.
They could be disco chickens.
Disco chicken. My mom called her a hen. What? You want my hen? You better give her back. You better give my hen back.
She loves her, doesn't she?
Oh yeah, she watches TV with her.
But I encourage the folks in the yarn shop to just take her under here and just walk around the shop. And they do.
While they're shopping for yarn.
Yeah, it's like, what do you think,
What do you
Gloria?
think, Annie? What do you think? What do you think? Should I get that yarn? Yeah.
Look, look.
Okay, we could deal
Okay.
with this the whole episode.
We could become puppet masters.
Oh, that's funny.
Anyway,
But that's one of your FOs.
Yeah, and I'll just go over here to show you the yarn that I used. I used the
fun.
Haynes Creek.
Fun.
Heather's Erin. And
We've shown this
You know,
pattern
and
so
it's-
much on
I'll show it to you too.
on this show,
Yeah.
but it's very popular, and there's a reason why. Just
It's-
take your
it's
time with
totally
it and
viral,
do
like,
it. And
yeah.
we're doing a class in
Yeah.
October,
Yeah, we are.
so if you want to join in, and we're gonna just do a barn full of chickens.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fun. I'm gonna make another one.
Okay,
in the
what do
class.
you are?
Yeah,
Maybe I'll make another
yeah.
one.
Why not?
I was thinking maybe out of sock yarn.
That'd be fun.
Be a little chicken.
Well, and that's what people are doing. There's little chickens
Yeah.
everywhere.
Like
Yeah.
Diana.
Okay, I have Dar got in the top drawer yarn, got a bunch of beautiful new yarn. It's called Mode at Rowan. And so I decided to showcase some of it and make this hat. It's called the Sandbank hat. And I used the yarn. Dar, I only used one. It called for two and I didn't even use one.
Wow.
I know. So this is the softest alpaca.
And it
Everyday
is the
luxury.
softest alpaca.
Alpaca, wool, and nylon.
It's so
and-
soft, isn't it?
I kind of messed up. I was telling Dara this morning, but so if you,
You
are
just read
making
the
this,
pattern.
yeah, I just read it wrong. It's supposed to be a fisherman's rib, and I read it knit through the back loop, purl through the back loop, but it's knit. It's K1B, knit into stitch below. So it looks actually very similar.
Very cute.
Um,
Oh, Jaylene, it's so
it's pretty cute. Yeah,
I love the
I love the
poof.
color too.
I love the color. Look at
Yeah,
with your little
I know, it goes
sweater.
with my sweater. And yeah, it worked out, but if you are going to knit this pattern, just pay attention. Because
It's
I had to
really
shorten the
sweet.
top.
Wonder if
'cause
we
it
should
was
make
going-
one out of the navy.
It's pretty sweet. It's so lightweight.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's one of my FOs.
Yay.
I might give it away. But maybe not, because it's
Give
so
it away.
light.
Give it away
Once
now.
if this gets snowed on, it's
Yeah.
done, right? Like, because it's not one of that.
It's
It's
more
not that
like a-
yarn for
yeah.
wet.
Maybe more like a very cold day, no snow. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do love it. Love the color. Fast. So yeah, there's one of my FOs.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay, Jaylene, look out.
Okay.
You are not
Yeah, tell me.
Oh, I should have got the yarn for this.
Oh.
You're not going to believe this.
Did you block it?
I'm finishing things.
You're doing it,
And
Dar.
I actually finished. Oops.
Oh.
Sorry. It goes this way, folks. Look at this.
Dar.
Can you believe it? It's called the Color Block Shawl.
Dar. Are you? I would
So-
never take this off.
It is so soft.
Have you worn it?
I
with
have.
something?
Yeah, I wore it to knit night the other night. And I just had a sweater on, and then I was able to just like wear this as a jacket.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh my gosh.
Is that something else?
I'm very
So this is-
excited for you.
This is by Justina Lorkowska.
It is
And
gorgeous.
I was saying to Jaylene, I'm working on finishing shawls
Yeah.
because I seem to finish my sweaters, but socks and shawls are lagging.
That is
So I finished it.
gorgeous.
So this is done with the Sweet Georgia
Your little
Party of 5.
two of them.
Two of them.
Yeah.
And so it's so cute, Jaylene. I had blocked it, and so I'm showing it to Rob, my husband, and he goes, "Okay, now that blue, that's a really good choice." So cute. He's like, "That just makes the shawl."
Oh
Is
my
that
God,
blue?
I love it. I love it.
So,
obviously, he
yeah.
loves that color.
He's so into it.
That's
But I just
cute.
think it's so
gorgeous.
cozy. And so Heather was inspiring, right? Because she finished hers.
Did she finish hers?
Yeah, she and I started them
Oh.
at the same time, and so
Right.
she finished. She said, "Dar, I'm finishing it," so I said, "Okay, I will too."
Do it.
Yay!
Okay, and I was trying to whip up an FO.
Yeah.
And I really have a bunch of leftover Rasta, Malabriga Rasta from Tukes last year. And it worked out. I found this pattern. It's called the Grain Headband by Morella Moments, and it's a free.
And you do the twist at the end.
Yeah, so you basically look how cute that is.
It's cute, Jaylene.
And even if you wanted to wear the knot at the back,
yeah,
or the front,
or the side,
it was really fast, and you knit it to here,
okay,
and then you fold it, and you take the ends together, and you do this twist, and then you sew it, and then you turn it inside out, and that happens.
Oh, that's cute.
It's really easy. Yeah, it's really easy and fast. So I do have some more yarn, but I don't know if I have enough. So I was thinking of I did weigh it.
Okay.
Yeah, I might take out one edge.
Oh, what's this stitch?
Slip one.
Oh, it's just slips.
And then on the back you purl it or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cute.
Really cute.
Those
Isn't
would be
it?
great gifts, folks.
Totally.
For people and
Yeah,
fast.
And you can use up yarn.
Yeah.
And if maybe you could make little baby ones. If you don't have much. Right?
It's so cute.
Wouldn't it be cute?
Or you know what I keep thinking?
So yeah,
now
that was a good pattern.
that we have a lot of the fluff in the shop. Like if you had worsted or chunky and you put a fluff with it, you'd get a super chunky.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just playing around with different combos.
My daughter Emmy wants it because she's
Ah.
working outside for the next week. And she saw it. She's like, "Oh, my ears get cold." I was like, "Well, I need it for the show. I'll give it to you tomorrow."
Aw.
But who knows what's going to happen to
So
it in
what's
the
it
rain.
called? Grain.
Grain
Okay,
Headband by
it's
Morella Moments.
Really cute.
Yeah, it's cute. So that's my second FO.
Those are FOs, folks. So,
So-
this is what we do, is we do finished objects, works in progress, and queue items. What's next?
Whips. Whip it.
Whip it.
Whip it up, Dar.
So we're doing a fall shawl knit along. And some people are focusing on the One Skein Wonder shawls. I was going to, and then I kind of fell in love with this preppy thing by Lamb and Kid. And it's called the Breton Shawl. So people, if you have not checked out this website by Lamb and Kid, they're in Bainbridge Island, and they have a store, like a brick and mortar store. But all their patterns are free. It's
Wow.
amazing how much work goes into those kinds of things.
Yeah.
And thank you, Lamb and Kid, because this is pretty neat when you can just go and get a free pattern.
Yeah.
So I decided to work with the Drops Air.
Love it.
We love a super duper soft.
Yeah.
And then I decided to go with my neutrals.
Gorgeous.
Right?
What a nice weight of shawl.
Yeah.
Because it's gonna not be heavy and
super light
and really cozy,
but really warm.
So pretty.
And it's not that much different than a boneyard, really.
No.
But I just think it's really beautiful. And she tells you, this many rows, and then put in your white or whatever color.
This is very inspiring.
Oh, but then there's a ruffle on the end, or not a ruffle, a ribbing. See the ribbing?
Oh, gorgeous.
Yeah, so that makes it different, right?
Yeah.
Instead of a garter stitch.
I love it.
I'm really pleased with it.
And where's the brick and mortar you said? Bainbridge?
Sure. Bainbridge Island in Washington State. And so they're kind of like British Columbians, right?
Okay.
Right? Because they're very close.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we kind of get their vibe. Yeah.
Okay, well I've got some shawls on the go, but of course I have to. Oh, actually, I'm using up some yarn, so this was fun.
Oh, what is this one? I don't think I've seen it yet.
No,
oh, yes.
Yeah, you saw that I was going to make it.
I didn't see.
So it's I did a lot of research to find the right shawl for the yarn I had already in my stash. So I found this. I really am into the shape of shawls, and because I know what works for me.
Yeah.
And it's the Aria shawl. It kind of gets cut off right here, but you can kind of see here. So that's by Amba O'Brien.
So it's like half one, like mirrored?
I don't know.
Is it mirrored?
Yeah, it just kind of starts at one end and then it grows, and then here you start decreasing and go to the other end. So, but it's fast. It is so fast. I did a small mess up because it has one of those CDDs.
Oh yes,
in the middle, where it's the center double decrease.
Yeah, and you got to move the marker.
You got to move the marker, but I said to myself, I don't need a marker because I couldn't remember. But I'm actually cruising now without the marker. But right in here, I messed up on the slip stitches, but I won't do it again. I understand now that this side beautiful. Stays the same now. Yeah, isn't it gorgeous?
Beautiful.
Isn't it pretty?
You're a good lace knitter.
Yeah, and it's funny. I can do this and watch TV
without even too much work.
And I'm using my Sweet Fiber yarn Merino DK, which
from your Sweet Fiber ordering days,
which I've had for years.
Yeah,
I was going to make this really fancy shawl, and I decided that it's been sitting there for long enough. So I'm actually really excited because it's cushy.
Yeah, it is gorgeous.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Isn't the color great?
Is there a cashmere in there?
No.
Just
100%. Oh. Isn't it crazy?
It's gorgeous.
So I'm pretty excited. And it's going to go fast.
A lot.
So it will be a nice fall shawl. Yeah. There you have it.
So we have another gathering for the fall shawl knit along.
Yeah.
Not
I can make that one.
End of October, November 1st.
That's
so
exciting.
That'll be fun to see what people, if they finished and if they haven't, how they're doing.
No big deal, right?
And then maybe cast on for something else. Okay, well, I am working on, because I don't have enough sweaters on the go, thought I would cast on for the gingerbread. I talked about this last episode. It was in my queue. Espes Tricot. It is a free pattern.
Nice.
And I'll show you. I don't have much on so far. I should show you Heather's bag. Oh,
seriously.
Olive and mod bag.
So gorgeous.
Look at this.
Comes with a little marker.
Right? Comes with a marker.
Thanks,
anyway,
Heather.
And then so my yarn matches the bag. Anyway, this is how much I have. I just did my
top down.
Yeah, top down. I just started the collar. It's a twisted rib.
I love twisted rib.
And I just love this yarn so
Yeah.
much. The Haynes Creek Heather's DK in the charcoal.
Nice.
We sell this like crazy.
Yeah.
It's a very nice yarn.
It's
and
yarn.
From your halibut.
I love my halibut.
But it's so fun to have all these different bags
Mm-hmm.
for all the different projects.
Oh, I know.
So thanks, Heather.
Thanks, Heather. Gingerbread.
Gingerbread sweater.
Okay.
It's a sweater.
So we've shown this before, but I did cast on, and I
So
got
great.
pretty pumped, and I got a little obsessed about everything about it, which is what I do. But not over obsessed, people. Like, don't, I got some chores done, and
You have
it's all
perspective.
good. I have perspective on it, but it's the mornings. I think yesterday it was 4 hours.
It is the morning. Why is it the mornings?
Because no one's like bugging me. Yeah. Okay. So it's, for me, it's sacred. Festive Yoke Pullover. Okay, by Skein Deer Knits. I'm so excited. And I cast on maybe Thursday or something, and I got going. I'm like, this is awesome. I love everything about it. Got to the color work, and yesterday morning I was like,
You texted
knitting
me.
emergency, Dar, knitting emergency.
She did.
7:30, 7:15.
She knew I was up.
Knitting emergency. This is the wrong color. So anyways,
And it kind of is
kinda
the wrong color. I'm
And
sorry.
I pondered it for a couple hours, and I was like, nope, this isn't going
And
to
you
do
guys
it.
might think we're a little off about saying this, but it's really isn't the right color.
Not
if
for
we
my,
can I show it?
Yeah,
So this is what she does need to do. So see
Yep.
the difference, folks?
huge.
Like this is
So this,
tomato.
you were saying, this is more got blue,
Yeah, it's a blue red.
and that has the orange.
The orange.
Yeah, and as soon as I started this, I'm on the 6th row of the color work, I was like, this isn't doing it for me. I need it to like be, it's Christmas sweater. Like, I want to put it on and be like,
Here I am.
with my Christmas. I don't know.
Yeah.
So I'm okay with it. I'm going to just unravel this.
Yeah.
I figured this maybe took me 2 to 3 hours. It's no big deal. In a lifetime of hours.
Yeah. Okay. So do you want to talk about your motifs?
Well,
or you want to keep that a secret?
Yeah, well, the fun thing is you have to figure out your motifs. You have to, because you could do whatever you want. Like, if you go into the projects, you're going to see so many. So what I've decided is I'm following the pattern with this snowflake and tree.
Okay.
And then I'm doing a heart across.
Are you going to do the heart across your heart?
Yeah, the third one's a heart. And then I believe I'm doing this reindeer. I have it written down somewhere.
Yeah.
This reindeer. Yeah.
Is there 8 you're going to do? Or 7?
It's interesting. There's 7 on the body and 8 on the sleeve. Because you got to do one.
Sure.
It depends how long you're going to do your sweater. Yeah. So I think I might actually have it here. But yeah, that's what I've decided. Oh yeah, here it is.
Here it is.
Snowflake, tree, heart.
Yeah.
Reindeer in the pattern. Snowflake in the pattern. Reindeer head.
Oh,
in
like
the pattern.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the snowflake again. So a lot of it is in the main ladies pattern. And then on the sleeve.
Heart on your sleeve. You gotta do heart on your sleeve.
Right at the end. Yeah.
Because we are hard on our sleeves kind of folks.
We wear our hearts. Right?
That's...
So 7 on the body, 8 on the sleeve. That's what I figured out. So I think I've got it. Because if I don't just stick to it, that's all that's going to happen.
Yeah.
Is I'm going to keep thinking about it. It's really fun. I love the yarn. We're using Briggs & Little Sport.
And folks, she gives you
and it's
the reverse, doesn't she? She goes light on dark and dark on light, which is such a gift.
Yeah, she gives you 2.
Yeah.
It's great. It's great. Love it. I'm doing a size 3. Like, I don't want, because my gauge is probably just a tiny bit bigger. I don't want it too big.
Right.
Yeah.
I was thinking about that because I saw that in your notes. Yeah. And I may go up.
Well, I was thinking about
to a
you.
375.
That is what it is. I'm on a 375.
But use the 4mm for the color work.
I'm actually not going to use the 4.
No,
for
I
my
was
color
thinking
work.
about me.
Oh, for you.
Yeah.
The only thing with that
might
is
be too loose.
But no, then there's only 2 rows in between the motifs where and then you'd switch back to your 375, or maybe you just do your whole
all of it in 4.
The rest of your sweater in your 4.
Anyway, I have to think about it too.
Yeah. We could gauge swatch, but
well, it's better to guess.
And this is not advice you might want to take. It's just how we roll. Because we just know our like you once you've knit so many sweaters, you start to look. I really in the last year have really realized how I can look at it and go, okay, I'm pretty sure. And this will be the live experiment.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna find out if this is working. Without gauge swatching. So whatever.
Because you know what? It's
we're risk
all
takers.
about joy.
Yeah, it actually is. It's like just do what heart jumping. So get this, because we're gonna link it, and we won't want to take too much time. But I watched an episode yesterday about someone who knit this, and it's called "It's a Sarah" podcast. And I know I've seen her before, but she was showcasing her green and white, and she did all the snowflake motives. She's so cute, and she's like, it's just
great hair.
Yeah, and she's got this knitted headband, and we just, I loved it. I watched the whole thing. I was like, yeah, because she kept saying, it's heart jumping. I'm like, yeah, this color is not heart jumping. It's not jumping joy in my heart. This is like, thanks, Sarah. And so I get here today,
and I say, you know what, Jaylene, because I'm going to make this sweater too in that red and white, the bright red and white. And I said, I'm thinking I might do the all over snowflake, or I think it's a snowflake, or it might even be a poinsettia. But anyway, her pattern, this gal on Ravelry, Jaylene, you know which one I mean. It's green with the white. And she goes, Jaylene, what did you say?
I said, Dar.
Is that Sarah? And
it's
I went,
Sarah.
Yeah. And I watched the episode.
We watched the same
yesterday.
Episode on YouTube without conferring.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
It gave me goosebumps, and then I just howled. Wow.
What's
how
her
does this happen?
Her podcast is called
It's a Sarah.
It's so cute.
It's so great. So
anyway,
we're going to link it.
I am pretty sure I'm going to do what she did, except with red.
So cute.
All over.
Yeah.
It's just I think that's what's happening. Anyway, funny.
Weird, but cool weird.
Cool weird.
Okay, let's get to our cue.
Oh, gee. Okay, so the next, so the cue that I have is the Patchwork Peaks cowl. So this has got a story too, though. Okay, so Alyssa came to see us at the Fiber Fest, and she showed us what she was knitting, or she had just finished. Look at that. Patchwork Peaks cowl, and it's by Mary P. Hunt.
And it's such a great piece. Like
it's so
I love the
beautiful.
size of it, everything.
It's just a nice cowl. It sits right here. So I went home. I got this yarn from Robert in he went to Arizona and brought it home for me, right? Look at that.
I love it.
So pretty. Hoodoo, I think it's called.
Aww.
Hoodoo
He got you
by
yarn.
Mary Gavin's yarn.
Cute.
Yeah, he often gets me yarn when he goes away.
Yeah.
And anyway, so I had these to play. So, but then I came to work and I went, Manos.
Yeah.
Del Uruguay. Marla. Right?
So you're gonna do all three?
Well, no. I'm gonna make one with the hot pink and magenta and one with the gray.
Perfect.
So this will be a gift. I'm not saying who for. With the pink, and then this I think I would keep for me, because you only use half of each one.
Nice.
Of 100 gram to get your cowl. So how exciting is that? And you can folks, you can also just reverse it, like do this in the brim or the ribbing, and then this, and then reverse that for the next cowl.
And
right?
we're gonna do this as a project for our knitting retreat at the end of October.
Yay!
So that's something new we're just announcing. So if you're coming to the retreat, you want to knit this. It's not mandatory, but you can.
No, it's like
we
an
can
optional.
do an optional thing.
Yeah. So that's
Fun.
the Patchwork Peaks cowl.
I love it.
So that's my surprise one I wanted to show you.
I loved it. I love those colors.
Yeah, I think it'll work.
There's so
High
many
contrast
great colors.
is what you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I have a cue. I fell in love with this t-shirt when it came out, I think in the spring, May 2024. So it's by Yamagara, and it's just like, it's got me. I haven't bought the pattern yet, but I've read the notes, and the construction is very unique. And there's this one lady, I love following all her amazing projects. She inspired me for some colors, and so I'm gonna do this green will be kind of the base,
Jaylene.
and the pink is going to be speckled there. So I feel like I might do this fall, because once you get going, I think it's not going to take long.
Well,
Isn't
and
it
you wear
cute?
this kind of stuff, to your yoga.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Isn't that awesome? So scarves for hope, and some really nice art-filled green.
Do you only need one of each?
Yeah.
What? Or two?
No,
of the
I think
green?
I bought 2 green.
Yeah. And then the pop.
Mine. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Isn't it pretty?
Isn't
Isn't it great?
Green so much.
I have a thing for pink too. So yeah, that's
Beautiful.
one of my cues. What's your second cue?
Okay, my second cue is pretty exciting as well. Except I left my... So I'll be right back, because I left my yarn, Jamie.
Oh. See, this is the joy of being in the yarn shop. Is we're a few steps away from a lot of yarn. So you can just grab it, Dar.
Yeah, so this is a new yarn that we just got from Dar and Jaylene. And this is the pattern called Brooklime that I want to knit with. So the new yarn is called Pip. And I am so stoked about this.
Dar.
Let's do it.
That's gorgeous. Look how cute the labels are.
Pip.
Wow. Fun.
Isn't that fun?
Yeah.
And so I've wanted to have 100% British wool for color work for a while in the shop, because I used to do the Jameson's Shetland Spindrift, but it became kind of hard to get.
Right.
Let's put it like that. So Amanda Kafka from Estelle visited me and said, how about the Pip? But isn't that a cute?
And you got all the colors?
I got all the colors, you
Dar.
guys. The naturals.
You are the shop.
Anyway, so that's navy, right?
Yeah.
And then the white. And then instead of the pom-pom, I think I might do striping on the crown with the gold.
Ooh, good idea.
Right? So that it's, because I'm not sure about the pom-pom. Yeah. So that's the Brookline.
That's so fun.
Yeah.
Great pattern.
That's another pattern.
Okay.
In the back.
Okay, so I have a pattern that I have to link
right.
onto just from the internet. I'm gonna look, maybe it's on Ravelry. But when I was in Nova Scotia, if you're ever in Lunenburg, which is a UNESCO site, it's an amazing little seaside town. There is a shop called the Mariner's Daughter. And so I went in there when there was no one there, and I actually talked to the daughter. Like, it's her mom and her that own the shop.
Aww.
And they do all this amazing knitting, and it was my birthday that day, actually. So who's not going to treat them? So you know, it's a family gathering, and they're like, and I'm like, yeah, you can just drop me off at the yarn shop for a couple hours. And everyone's like, oh. I'm like, that's a birthday gift for me, just being by myself at a yarn shop. Everyone wants this shawl by Hannah Wools.
So we looked, and it wasn't on Ravelry a while ago. So
yeah, I'll link it though. There's and you'll be able to, or you could do the pattern and get the yarn here at Dar's shop, or you can order it from them and they'll ship it to you. It's pretty cute. And so it's basically, she had this green shawl. Yeah. And the story behind it, everybody wants this shawl, is like she would knit one and then everyone would want one. So I'm pretty sure it's the mom who.
Look at that green.
So you hold those two together. So Sheepjee's alpaca rhythm and knitting for olive silk mohair. So I'm pretty excited about that. And I know we're going over, but I do have a special thing for you, Dar, that I got you. What? I didn't tell you about. Oh. And I wanted to give it to you on the show. Oh. Like it's an early birthday present.
Oh my.
So I got you like the Mariner's Daughter little bag.
I love it.
And this is Nova
Oh.
Scotian Icelandic sheep, 100% wool.
Oh,
And there's a
thank
sock
you.
pattern that they designed that I'll give you too.
Thank you. This is beautiful.
Isn't it gorgeous?
Oh, I do think I might love the color.
You think?
Oh, and look at her.
Look at.
She's so strong.
Right?
Oh,
Isn't
I
that
love
gorgeous?
it. Lunenburg.
Lunenburg.
Love it. Thank you, Jaylene.
You're
That's so
welcome. I
sweet.
know. Yeah.
Yeah, my birthday's next month.
I know, but I wanted to do it this month
You.
because I couldn't wait.
Oh, it has a zipper.
I
I
know.
like that style.
I know.
Folks.
Isn't it cute?
Oh man.
So
Sweet.
yeah, that was my Lunenburg trip.
Nice.
And that's our show.
That's
We
our
went
show.
over, but you know what? I'm pretty sure it's all good.
It's gonna be okay.
Yeah. Yeah, people can just sip a few extra sips of tea or do a couple extra rows. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
So,
well, we might say
yeah.
goodbye.
Annie and Gloria will say goodbye. Until next time, happy knitting. Bye, everybody.
Bye.